Dog speed, my good soldiers. I gave you my word. This warlock bats 1,000%. You know by now my promises are golden. Hashtag fastball. I am bringing my violent torpedo of truth. Defeat is not an option show out to you in the battlefield. If you're winning, I'll see you there. Trolls need not apply. You all suffer from Sheenus envy. Buy your ticket, take the ride, and the ride will take you. Surge forward, Sheen's cadres. Ignition, liftoff. Bye. Hello, I'm Charlie Sheen, and this is Charlie Sheen's Winning Recipes. Yes, I'm doing a cooking show. Why? Because if you haven't noticed, I'm winning television right now. My plan is to be the first person to have made an appearance on every television network. Just like I was the first person to get 1 million Twitter followers in 24 hours. Like I was the first to build my own rocket ship to Cassiopeia using only my mind tools. Here I come, Food Network. Face it, I am living the life of a rock star Vatican assassin. And if you eat like me, you can be like me. If you are thinking about what you're putting in your body, plan better. The first decision you have to make is which kitchen to use. The indoor kitchen, so it's in the comfort zone, or the outdoor kitchen, because the spirits of my Adonis ancestors can fly above me and breathe fire onto the meal. Outdoor wins. I just teleported myself here. I did it again. Now that you're in the right kitchen, you need to have the right tools. This is not a spatula. It's a cooking wand for a warlock. This is not a bowl. It is a cauldron of awesomeness. All green things must die. So I'm gonna start off by making a salad. I got this tomato from my garden. I grew this. My fingertips radiate sunshine and I water them with the tears of a jaguar. I will rinse off any nymphs or demons that got on it while in my garden. Salad is done. Some troll is gonna say, that's not a salad. Oh, really? Looks like a tomato winning salad to me. This won't be a kosher meal. Not because I'm anti-Semitic, but because my tiger blood needs meat. I killed this cow myself. Winners stalk and kill their own food without earthly weapons. I'm not some mouth breather at a drive-thru, gorging my pie hole on mass-produced monkey grub. My body is a lockbox of diamonds, uranium, and assassin nobility. Best way to cook a steak is with moderate to intense observation. Duh, winning, steak is done. There's only one thing you can drink with a meal like this. No wine at Sober Valley Lodge. This is tea made from ground dinosaur fossils. Now for a couple more finishing touches. I don't cook food, I will it. My hands are rated by Zagat's. Who am I? Now garnish it with the secret ingredient, Charlie Sheen. Tastes like winning. Warning, the taste of Charlie Sheen has the potential to cause your soul to weep and forfeit. Good evening, everyone. From Sherman Oaks to Hawaiian Gardens to the gas giant Jupiter. And of course, from my big, beautiful warlock brain, welcome to Sheen's Corner. You're either in my corner or you're with the trolls. Now, before we get into Sheen's Corner here, I'll explain to you what's going on tonight, which is basically a kind of a disorganized, random experiment of sorts. I need to give a big shout out to my children, Cassandra, Sam, Lola, Bob, and Max. Daddy loves you, and if you're watching, tell Mom to leave the room. It's on.
Indeed.
And I'm seeing you in 40. But not just the Rick. I'd like to take a moment to introduce this amazing staff of absolute total Vatican assassins. We're also sponsored tonight by Blump's Squeezable Bacon. And last but not least, the makers of Tiger Blood.
No.
Yes. Yeah, read it.
Winning.
You can't touch it.
Oh, okay.
You can't touch it. Touch it.
Wow.
How dare you?
100% organic.
Yes.
Tiger
yes.
blood.
So let me just thank you.
So is that your plasma? Is that your plasma?
They think it is. By the company Ritual Cleanse. And Natty rewrote their slogan.
You would never know it's healthy.
Yes, indeed. Cheers. Yes, it is. Yes, winning.
No.
Winning.
What?
Because guess what we're doing? Guess what we're doing all day, every
Winning.
second. Winning. Winning.
I've been
winning. I want everyone out there who thinks that they've been winning along with us, who's been supporting this entire movement, that is in fact winning. I want you to go to your window. I want you to open it, because if you don't, then no one can hear you. And I want you to join our chant: winning, 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 winning.
What if
Kind of ended a little bit.
I've been tying lately. Is that a problem?
Yeah, it is a problem. Yeah, tying.
Okay,
tying is losing.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, no, but it's also win. Technically, okay, we'll get.
Yeah. These aren't winning images. I don't know what is. We're not going to just go to the good news. We're going to go to the winning news. What other kind of news is there? Lou, duh.
Apropos, the bald eagle.
Yeah, now this is a story that I kind of questioned, although there is an absolute win involved in this story. But tell me, am I reading this wrong? A bald eagle crashed into a windshield and has recovered. Weagle the eagle is now flying again, but probably not rolling with his posse because they renamed him Weagle. Still a win, still winning.
So winning.
But yeah, in fact, if we'll take some votes, we'll take some online name submissions because Weagle the eagle. Yeah, regardless of all of his street cred that he has now, I just don't see that that supports his winning ways.
So this is the name that you've been checking in to hotels and motels for years. Josie Dimples.
Josie Dimples. You know, it just screams that you have to, when you say that perfect and beautiful winning last name, that you have to go Josie Dimples. Josie Dimples. Am I the only one? Let's all do it together. Josie Dimples. Yes. Josie Dimples is an 80-year-old woman who tweeted me. I was talking last time I checked. Sorry? Have we crashed? Did we crash the internet yet?
No.
We're in good shape? Yeah. She's an 80-year-old woman who tweeted me and said that she's winning. She's winning inside of every moment. So Josie Dimples, we salute you.
Yes.
And clearly, Josie Dimples, you are a winner. I know once it develops with my signature on it, it's like worth a fortune. So, hold on. Should I sign on the picture and turn it into a work of art? A work of magic art?
Do it.
A work of magic warlock art.
Feel it.
On. You know what? To be kind to Josie Dimples, we are going to sign the bottom. Hold on.
Howard.
Howard, winning. Clearly winning. What the 12 people don't realize is that the magic breath that Howard, the winner Schnitzer, breathed back into their souls, protected all of them from any heart attacks, aneurysms, anything like that, for the next 150 years. But that's just how long a warlock might live. Crickets? Anyway.
We got.
Sheen's Corner. Because in Sheen's Corner, you're either in my corner or you're with the trolls. Okay, so that takes us to the past couple of weeks has been me cresting on a Mercury surfboard a tsunami headed toward them, and so during this odyssey, there's been a lot of dialogue. There's been a lot of wordsmithing that has fallen gracefully from this beautiful hole, and so it is caught on like an absolute global wildfire. I mean, how couldn't it? Duh. So we're asking you now, what are some of your favorite lines that this warlock brain produced? Oh, wait a minute. Where did the label on this magic elixir go? Huh. Maybe if they'd have responded on some level, we would make mention by name of this magic elixir. But, oh well, losing.
First one.
That's what
No,
they
that's
do.
Be kind to Apple because they are,
Oh yeah.
they're circling. Apple is circling.
I think it's the iPad couldn't come
Greatest
out
company
too.
ever.
iPad couldn't come out too fast.
There you go. There you go. Okay, there's an answer to your question.
Solutions.
Look how we roll. We are in the
Solutions.
solution chamber. That could be another segment, Brad. Write it down. The solution chamber.
I got it.
Yeah, it'd be like the cone of silence and Get Smart. You know, awesome, awesome. Tuba. How
So-
radical were those two that night? They just like a couple of absolute winning little champions.
Move to the next section.
Obviously.
Okay, what do we
Okay,
got?
so
What do we
let's
got?
Got a bit, a few people. Here.
Okay, how many people are we talking about?
So we're
I mean, like
85 trillion. That's impossible.
I mean, does 3,100,000 sound small?
I think exponentially, 85 trillion covers it. Wow. I'm gonna draw a hand. Because clearly, if you're in Sheen's corner, you're winning. You're either winning with us or hanging with the trolls.
all right. So
Okay,
we're
so-
going to wish they were me.
Yes. Okay, hold on then. Hold on. Let's do weighing in with Rick again. Joking. Okay. Sorry, Dave. Lawsuit. I'll just pay cash. Okay. You will get mail addressed to Reef Haircut Burger. He said I'm in a state of denial, and so yeah, you're right, dude. I'm in such a state of denial that I deny that you exist. You're gone. You're gone. Anyway, never speak of you again anywhere ever. And here's where we go to the softer side of this whole little segment here. We kind of wish I were them for 10 minutes, which is a lot for a mad genius warlock like myself. Winner, duh. Brian Fear the Beard Wilson. Don't even speak. Let me just say his name again. And everyone just bow your head for a second. Brian Fear the Beard Wilson.
He's going to break the record this year.
Why are you speaking?
He's going to break the record.
Well, duh. Just for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're back.
Can I talk about
and-
breaking
and-
the record now?
Well, yeah, but you're stating the obvious. You're stating the obvious. I mean, the man delivers fury, vengeance, hatred, absolute world domination. As I like to say, in his underwear before his first cup of coffee. You know, he's just better than you. I don't care who you are. All BSing aside, we can't really swear here, can we?
Yep.
We can't. Right?
Yes.
We don't want to lose sensitive sponsors,
No, we're not
or do
swearing.
we? All bullshit is that. Sean Penn. And I guess I only want to be in you for the 10 minutes when just the fists were making contact with those loser faces. Boom, crush, good night, loser. Winning, duh. So,
I think Sean Penn's going to break the record.
I think he is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to come down to him and Wilson. Final game of the season. And then, sort of attached to kind of wish I were them for 10 minutes, is I think we had originally decided it would be called Just Because They're Bitching,
Right.
which I think went in a much better direction. That these fine gentlemen, and trust me, different people will find themselves on this list from week to week, or again, up to you, night to night. And it's a little. I'm spending too much money. What have we spent so far? Hold on, where's my calculator? Hold on, man. Oh gosh, none of it makes sense. Upside down. Hang on to this. Put batteries in that. So, I like to call this list the Gnarls Gnarlington list. Everyone say it. Everyone say Gnarls Gnarlington.
Gnarls Darlington.
Yeah, no, we're past that.
Okay.
We're past that.
I get into that one.
Oh, and let's spend a little money on some air conditioning, maybe. Wow, what happened there? Winning. So, the top of our Gnarls Gnarlington list. Like after I say it, I just gotta go like that. But then where others put it in the drawer, I just eat it. Mark Cuban. Gnarls Gnarlington. And then wait a minute. Can we spend a little money on air conditioning? Are we like over our budget, Brad?
Can we open a window?
We don't want this secret chamber of sound to escape out into the normalcy of Humanville. The little thing I rolled out the other night, and I think you're all getting familiar with the term fastball, because I was prefacing it with, all right, globe. No, it was all right, country. Then I went, all right, globe. Here's another fastball for all you. Now it's just fastball. So that's our cue. When you hear fastball, you know that like that the warlock, that the machine is about to roll out some gold. Is about to like educate you, your children, and like all those little diaper wearers down the road. So you either love or you hate, and you do so violently. You guys give up 22 years of your life to that ridiculous cult filled with trolls and weirdos, and then like feel really good about it. They say let go of your resentments. I say hang on to those resentments.
It's a good plan.
Let them be the rocket fuel that lives in the tip of your saber. Wow. Okay, it's from a book that I guess I tried to sell years ago, but before everybody realized my power and just how bitchin' I am. Oh wait, I just have to show. This is genius. When I flee the country, I'm going to do so with the passport of Charles Dillon Stengel, otherwise known as Casey. Pretty cool beans. Like no one's gonna know, right? No one's gonna know. Anyway,
Now they know.
these are the things I have in my drawer. Before I read this poem, there's something else I just want to roll out here. A little segment on the show we're gonna call Magic Tray. Magic Tray. So there are items. There are items in the magic tray. How can we see it? See it right about there? The mirror. Maybe I didn't have a hat on, or looked a lot younger.
Scary Movie 3?
No, sorry, no promos for you, young man. Where I'm looking in the mirror, I say, life all comes down to a few moments, and this is one of them. Anyone? Wall Street.
Oh yeah, wow, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Or Platoon.
Yeah. How about that seat roll? Yikes.
One of my favorites.
Oh, this is such a
Epic.
Epic T-shirt and everything else. This is like tattoos and babies' names in the future. I'm not bipolar. I'm by winning. Oh, I know I'm better solo. Don't think. Just know. Know that I'm better solo. Yeah, I am solo. I invented solo. You know, there was like two guys in a plane, and one of them jumped out and said, "It's Charlie Sheen. It's called Solo." What the fuck is this? You know? Why? Howard Stern does that. It's lame. It's retarded. It's transparent. It's the fucking work of trolls. Why not just leave that to a man who only wants to talk about anal and stupidity? You know, because he was so fucking ugly his whole fucking life, and now he has like power because he's smart. Well, yeah, he is fucking smart. If you can get laid like that, looking the way you fucking look, go for it, buddy. Go for it. Yeah, Solo. It's called Solo because the guy jumped out screaming my name back in 1944. I've got the video. And guess what I'm doing right now? I'm videoing this phone call because I'm tired of losing all my fucking gold into the fucking ether sphere of fucking stupidity.
You're also genuine and loving and open your heart to the people a little bit, and they'll wish you more. That's all, and do your thing.
Yeah, I know, and my thing is fucking gold and platinum and diamonds and every other precious fucking gem that falls out of fucking losers' buttholes. You know what I'm saying? Foiled by a piece of plastic covered in light buttons. Lights and buttons and plastic and nothing else. Foiled, I tell you.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck, I hung up on him. Well, looks like the show's been canceled again. It's the weapon of the trolls. Okay. I'll use it against him one day. Find a way to harness it into 50 caliber strafing runs. It's kind of a gnarly image. I'm burning my own face, but I can't feel the fucking heat because I don't feel fucking pain, because pain is a fucking myth. Pain is as painful as you want it to be, to quote the late, great, brilliant, alien, non-human George Carlin. I've already got pain. I don't need pain pills. I need anti-pain pills.
You heard all that, right?
No, I didn't hear fuck all because I'm using a piece of plastic designed by trolls covered in lights and buttons. Obviously a weapon, but I will turn it against them.
You take my advice or you don't take my advice?
I love your advice. I love your advice because you speak the truth. And you're speaking the truth to a truth seeker.
Exactly. So we don't have to bullshit each other.
No, why? Why? So we can be like them? So we can fucking be like them?
Exactly.
Fuck you.
So they see that there's both sides to you.
Here's the thing. There's one side to me, and it's me, and it's gnarly, and it's crazy, and it's more than they deserve. It's more than they can process. So to think about, two sides to me is a fucking lie. Because all I'm going to give them is the fucking truth, and I'm going to deliver it in a way that's fucking, that's violent and focused and not like they're used to, ever. Because they're high on vaccines and McDonald's and Us Weekly and TMZ and every other fucking shitty brand of food that they consume.
Dude, just go out and say that. Just talk like that. Be yourself and be the only guy on the script, and you'll do fine. That's it.
Well, I mean, the only guy on this earth. Hey, let's be redundant all morning, Bob.
Yeah, okay, I gotcha. All right.
So I'm gonna write my sermons. I'm gonna deliver them like truth torpedoes, and people are gonna fucking take it or leave it. We know they're gonna take it because they can't process it, so they must condemn it. If they can't condemn it, they'll fucking like turn me into a god and worship it, and then realize that I'm behind them, cutting their throats and their children.
Call it the 12-minute Sheen machine or the 8-minute Sheen machine, and leave it at that.
No, but Sheen's Corner is already ingrained into the pantheon and the lexicon of the whole fucking movement. So we can say Sheen's Corner, and the tagline is torpedoes of truth. You're either in Sheen's Corner or you're with the trolls. You say, why can't the whole tagline be, violent torpedoes of truth? Sheen's Corner, a violent torpedo of truth. You're either with, you're either in my corner or you're with the trolls.
Okay, and are you going on again tonight?
Hold on, I got people like trying to get through my brilliance.
Okay, go ahead.
Am I going on tonight? I don't know. I gotta get a tweet out there and let them know that last night was a shameful train wreck filled with like blind cuddly puppies. A shameful train wreck filled with blind cuddly puppies.
Don't acknowledge that. Fuck you. Last night you had a blast. You had fun, and you plan to make it more fun. Something like that. Think positive. Fuck. Don't address any of the bad press. Don't address any of the boring doldrums like that.
Exactly, because here's the truth. You want the truth? I tried to use their format. I don't fit into their format. Their format is shit. Their format is cat shit. Their format is cat shit stuck to the bottom of my sprinting shoe, of my world record breaking sprinting perfect platinum Nike.
Yeah, okay, I agree. Give me some blasts to give the people today. I'm going to tell you one thing I'm not going to do again, and I called Brad and told him this in a kind way. I'm not tweeting 15 times to watch the show tonight. I'm not begging for an audience, because that ain't you.
No, we beg for nothing. Beggars beg, winners win. Period. The end. Suck it. Didn't make the rules. Oops. Am I barfing? Am I barfing?
Fuck them if they want to listen.
Did I lose you again? Did I lose you again, young Bob Marin? Is it you? Is it you, Bob?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, give me a tweet that has nothing to do with Sheen's Corner just to start the day. Tell somebody that you spilled your orange juice in your kitchen. I don't care what you say. Just let's start people off without talking about that. We'll get into that later.
That would imply that I care about orange juice and I have a kitchen.
Let's talk about the magic tray.
There you go. There you go. There you go. The magic tray is filled with magic. Period. The end. You're lucky when it's revealed to you. You're lucky if you can touch it. You're lucky if you can say the words magic tray. What? Gah! Jar! Foiled again. Hello, are you there?
Sure.
We need to hack up the person responsible for this bad connection. Hack him up into pieces in front of his children. We need to hack him. We need to cut off his face and then wear it and go on a very tightly budgeted shopping spree in stores that don't exist yet. Is what we have to do. That's what we have to do. Okay? Are we down? You're either down or you're up. Lost you again. All right. I will compose a brilliant tweet. I will send a fastball into the cyber hole of those awaiting something else. Of those awaiting something else. Okay, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. What is that? Alright, all I'm saying is this. I want to deliver some shit. I want to deliver it in a way that is fucking in the epicenter of how I deliver things, which is perfect and truthful and radical and in your face, so far in your face, it grabs your teeth, it shoves them down your freaking throat, and you're like, oh, what a lovely little snack. Wow, it tastes like my teeth, but I don't care, because Sheen delivered it. That's all I care about. I can sit here and pretend like, oh, I fit into their format, I fit into their thing, I'm like a guy that like, ooh, I can do it like Conan or Jay, or boring. I'm just not like that. I'm just not like that, I'll never be like that, and, pretty much suck it, because, fighting a war in the middle of a movement here. As I said, I'm cresting my Mercury surfboard atop the perfect something, the perfect everything. Yo, fuck yourself is the perfect everything. We are on a fucking tsunami. We are on a tsunami, and didn't make the rules. Lonely up here, but I sure like the fucking view. So, it is what it is. What a dumb expression. It is what it is, yeah, and you are how you are. Clearly, leave, goodbye, boring, execute it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Really? That's defeatist. So everything around you sucks. It is what it is. And you just accept it and fucking don't move forward and just think that, like, hold on, let me close this. Think that's the way it's supposed to be. I don't buy it. I don't agree with it. I don't trust it. I don't care about it. I don't ever want to hear those words put together again. It is what it is. It is what it is. What it was isn't what you thought it is, because it is what it is, because you claim so, because you confirm it, because you insist that it is what it is, and therefore it ain't what it ain't. It ain't what it ain't, which is gold and winning and magic, because that's how I roll. And it is what it is in your stupid, boring, contaminated world, because you allowed it. When I say earn yourself, I'm talking about, you know, you already own yourself. Now earn yourself. Be about something. Be about something that matters. Get inside the truth. Get inside the truth every single fucking moment, and you're going to win. See, the only way you win is inside the truth. Get outside the truth, and where are you? You're living in the middle. You're living in the middle, and that's where you get slaughtered. Ball field, battlefield, it doesn't matter. You get slaughtered in the middle, because in the middle are the fucking sheep, are the trolls. That's all that matters. This is my message to you. Take it or die violently. What was this horrible news you just gave me? Are you on camera?
Died.
Hold on, say it again. Are you on camera?
Betty died.
Explain who Betty is.
Betty is the black pug that used to run around here. Unfortunately.
Born on what day? 9/3, like her owner.
Oh wow! I was gonna say 4th of July.
Yeah.
No, Betty.
4th of July, because her heart exploded like a firecracker.
Betty is gone. She was 11 years old, which is 77 in dog years. So it's not a bad run. She was in a lot of pain, but she'll be sorely missed. She is here.
You will be missed. Thank you for everything, Betty. Rock and roll. Kick ass in the next dimension. And now Betty's dead. Betty had my birthdays. Betty and I had an obvious connection. Betty was the shit. Betty was fucking cool as hell. But she's dead, and now she's in another dimension. Flashing her razor fangs. Making her owner, her master, proud. And that's how it goes. People die, dogs die. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Bring them back? Good luck. You're not me. Come on, it was brilliant. You loved it. Let's just do a follow-up. No, I'll pause it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Exactly. Hold on. Let me see if this thing even has speaker, because it's a freaking, you know, built by trolls. Keep that in mind. Phones were built by trolls. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you too. What's going on, man?
Okay, first thing, I'm getting ready to do the tweet to Meredith.
Okay.
It's morning there. You spelled it D-T-H. Is there an I in there? Is it really Meredith?
I forwarded you exactly how she spelled it. If she doesn't know how to spell her own name, then she loses. Oops. Bye-bye.
Okay, that's...
We love you, Meredith.
That's it. Okay, next. Excuse me, no. Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm gonna...
Mospogaccio. Where are you, in Italyville?
Huh?
Are you in Italyville still?
Yeah, I'm on Rome, and people are giving me good luck.
Romato, Maspiganja. Postagucci.
All right. Well, I nailed this deal with interns.com.
Yeah, and?
Brilliant. Please look at the email so that you can give the go-ahead, because they want the tweet at before 1 o'clock today.
Okay, that gives us like 6,000 hours.
Record breaker, dude, it's a record breaker.
Okay, good. What is it?
Guinness. It's deep 6 figures, okay?
Okay, great. Well, as it should be, duh, we're still getting gypped.
Have you had your breakfast yet, my friend?
No, I'm smoking a cigarette and drinking something I won't reveal. Unless they pay me.
Okay, what can I do for you? Anything?
You can get home and, like, you know, give me a big hug and avoid some eye contact.
All right, I'll be there to kiss both cheeks and give you a big hug.
Would that be facial or buttle? Facial or buttle?
Say that again?
Would that be facial or buttle?
I'm a facial.
Okay, we'll start in the facial area.
Okay.
Let me just tell you this, Bob. Let me tell you this, okay? Let me tell you this. If you own the home in which you own the trash can, you should never have to empty it ever again.
Duly noted. Let me tell you something.
Let me also tell you something. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Last night.
Hold on.
8.5 minutes.
Go ahead. You speak. I'll listen. Jesus crap.
I I took your nod. I woke up. I watched the Ustream, 8.5 minutes. Thank you for that one. It was fucking brilliant.
That's what I thought. Fucking brilliant. Covers it. Thank you.
I was a little shocked that you took the liberty to play our little fucking conversation without telling me. Thank you.
I know, but I did say early on that that this is being recorded because people need to hear my gold as it rolls out, not as it's like disappearing like so many freaking magician's rabbits.
Right, but I'm like everybody else out there. I'm translating. I'm learning the translation as we go.
Okay.
All right, I love it. All right, and that's it.
How can that be it? Like we are in the middle of a movement here, an odyssey of epic proportions, epic proportions. How can that be it? That's all you have?
That's all I got to say. Listen, all your tweets are up. They're fucking brilliant as usual.
Well, hello, duh.
Yeah, I like the show. I'm glad you went solo. Not to be redundant.
I understand.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you went solo. You had fun with it, right?
I had more than fun. I had me with it.
Yeah, I like the way you go to Ustream and you see right when you go to Ustream.com, you see the picture of Charlie, and you can click on it and watch the show. It's fucking 8 minutes. Go ahead.
Technology is
That one got a lot of
bitching.
good press. People are going to go back and watch it. Top that.
Yeah, no, it's radical, and the people are doing exactly what they should be doing, which is watching me and listening to you, because we have all the answers, we have all the gold, we have all the solution, Bob, and keep in mind, like anytime I roll something out, my plan is the best one in the room, and people are starting to wake up and realize that their plan is shit, my plan is gold. Walk into my plan, and you're going to win.
Okay, winner. Winner.com.
Winner.com. Winner chicken dinner. I don't think so. Winner Sheen dinner.
Excuse me, man. What kind of dog is that?
What kind of dog is that? Don't call me right now. Anybody. We're in the middle of genius. Are you there, Bob? What kind of dog is that,
Yeah,
you said?
here.
You said, what kind of dog is that? I say, it's a Sheen dog. What other kind of dog would it be? And it's inhabited, its soul is inhabited by the ghost of Betty, and now it will murder people. It will eat trolls with its razor fangs. And drop their spleens off at their children's tiny houses.
Sir, does that dog move in dog speed?
I'm sorry? What? Foiled by phones and trolls. Can you hear me? Babaloo, Babaloo. Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you, buddy.
Okay, good.
I'm listening and deciphering.
Good luck with that. Now, you have a magic brain also, Bob. You have a magic brain, therefore you can digest, decipher, and completely involve yourself in everything that I speak.
Love it. Love it.
Let me ask you this.
And you're Charlie Sheen.
How about this? Now, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. You have the floor, my friend.
Thank you. You finally woke up to that? Hold on, I'm going to drink the secret elixir down below the frame line. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's the best drink in the world. But what is it? I won't show it because I haven't been paid for it.
It's something for the shrine. You'll like it.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Hey, Gina. I'm coming, baby.
Gino, I'm coming, baby. I'm going to tell your wife.
It's a beautiful city. Hold on. Gina's calling me down the street of the Via del Corso.
We're back on. People are calling through, and it pisses me off because they're like interrupting again my brilliance.
Yeah, I love that new phone system. Works well.
It's insane, isn't it? It's just perfect and beautiful and sucks.
All right. You loving life, dude?
Well, I mean, what's not to love? It's my life. Winning.
And life's loving you.
Yeah, it's about time. It's about time. Hey, I'm going to roll out a, as I was saying, because people are calling me to change my number to get rid of these freaking interruptive trolls, as I was saying, I'm going to roll out an infomercial for my poetry book, A Piece of My Mind, illustrated by Adam Rifkin. And I think it's, the problem is, not the problem, the solution is, it was 20 years ahead of its time, Babaloo.
Yeah.
And now it is its time. Now everybody's 20 years in the past behind my book, catching up, saying, my gosh, Where was all this brilliance? And I'm saying it was right there. You had the poetry in your magic fingertips the entire time to flip my perfect pages and read my perfect words. But, you didn't go there because you judged me, you condemned me, you discarded me. Well, not anymore. Winning! Hold on, stupid plane with noise attached.
Are you going on Ustream again tonight? You're not playing this, are you? Are you recording this?
Hell yeah. It's not going up tonight. I don't know when the hell it's going up. It'll go up when I feel like the people are ready to receive it.
Okay, when the world evolves.
When the world evolves, yeah, gee. I'll be over here just, I don't know, waiting.
Waiting and winning?
Waiting and winning. Waiting for everyone to catch up.
Waiting for everyone to catch up. Let's tag that. I like that.
Well, but you know, I'm gonna reach out to who's the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos. Is that his name?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him because I think we should do my book. Incidentally, the title, best title of all time, Apocalypse Me: The Jaws of Life.
Should we get Bezos on the phone?
Apocalypse Me: The Jaws of Life. That was brilliant. You should see the images. Yeah, get him to call me today because I'm going to sell this thing through Amazon and through Kindle. That way we save a bunch of trees because they give us our oxygen, face it, right? And we love trees. Must keep as many around as we can. Must maybe even marry a tree. Marry a tree because, you know, the other type of marriage for me didn't work, so I'm just going to marry a tree. People keep calling me and interrupting our conversation. Don't they know? Don't they know that we are in the cyber pocket of greatness? And another helicopter.
Because they know.
Another helicopter. You notice how hell is in the word hell, a copter?
Yes.
I'm just saying. I'm just pointing something out. I'm just pointing something out. Yeah, let's do the Kindle thing with Apocalypse Me: The Jaws of Life. Best title ever. Best book ever.
Love it. Apocalypse Me. Let's tag that today.
Apocalypse Me: The Jaws of Life. Come on, if you see that cover, and of course it'll be brilliant and colorful and incorporate all of those elements, if you see that, you're going to buy it. You're going to buy 10 copies. If you buy 10 copies, I get one free. That's how we roll.
That's how you roll.
Yeah, man, you buy 10, I get one free. You buy 11, you get them all. Everybody wins. And entirely illegal. Unconscionable. And to quote my lawyer, really shitty suck. The decision to choose the enemy is generally thought of as, quote, a chaotic and random event, fueled by the circumstance of injustice, yet paralleled by the finite rage of purpose, end quote. However, when the crosshairs land squarely upon the very heart that I call my own, quote, the rules suddenly lose shape, and the bell no longer tolls for the candid meek or the battle-weary veteran left behind to guard his soul, end quote. Edgar Allan Me, 2077. Now that I have your lazy fucking attention, world, sit back and rejoice. For the Malibu Messiah, the Condor of Calabasas, the fucking warlock of your jealous face sits before you, undigested hummus trading real estate for this fire dance. I beg you all to stay glued to this raven-wise, Gibson-shredding napalm poet before you, alone and unshackled, as the desperate cries of the soon-forgotten echo freely in my lair, directing your gaze to their silly and sad, legless and dying heartbeats. Beware, I told all, yet beware clearly, I told no one. Canned slabs of jaundiced gorilla pelts fill the plates of those fools and clowns and nabobs. Oh, how they once begged to attend my perfect banquet in the nude. Now they just beg for the keys to my gold. Here is my unwanted guest list. The names slightly altered to keep their stench from polluting my magic daiquiri. Or even worse, stealing my favorite pony. A pony named Steve. His orange mane painted blue, blue like the evening sky, as he gallops into their basement to acquire the ancient flatware and a rotting cheese board covered in the mold of their moral dysentery. But of course, a serving tray for the pungent snacks they must now choke down. Again, the unwanted guest list. Number 1, less than Goonves, part scoundrel, part my hair to the side. Screw less, I proclaimed, or better yet, screw more. You gave me your word, so in turn you gave me nothing. It must really suck being your missus. The promise of getting something, yet receiving nothing. In vitro side, all shiny pool boys rejoice and line the block around your house. Sizzle, losing, bye. Number 2, Peter Roth, who I will not call sloth. I spare you this revelatory maelstrom of pure exposure, as your heart was always rooted in fairness and hug-bonding good tidings. Trust not your evil overlords. They will discard you and then abandon your precious family. Liars and fools, all of them. Get out while you can, good sir. Sheen's Corner could use the bright and sterling presence you led with from day one. You have my digits. Use them. Show your courage, Peter. Come dance in my gold. Number 3, Bruce. Bruce, Daisy and Wilt. Shame on you, you much shorter than average fool, and shame on your invalid attempts to shell game this grand magician. My crew now knows the truth. And yes, that is all of their fists pounding on your paper-thin chamber door. They now lead with solid proof of your sordid hypocrisy and yellow-spine tactics. Wait, is that an angry mob raiding your muck hole? It's over, tiny man. Grab ankles and accept your fate. Wow, must really suck being you right now. The pulp of fiction suits you well. Since childhood short, weak, thick glasses, never seen by a goddess, only owned by the bully, like a bitch. Sizzle, losing, bye. Number 4. Hiya, Chuck E. Cheese Ball. Where you hiding, silly clown? Behind your narcissism, your greed, your hatred of yourself or women? Which personality are you cowering beneath for transparent cover? I see you, you little worm. I see you behind your plastic smile, your bitchy pout, and your desperate need to be liked. Forget love. That ship sailed when you were born, to use one of your stupid and unfunny jokes. Good luck with those tin cans, shitbrain, and the mushmouth of some pathetic carcass you so arrogantly attempted to trade out for this warlock. Think of me often, loser, during your most quiet moments, all alone in the world, staring into the mirror, your least favorite activity. Think of me as you pray to the silly god of AA, while begging refuge from the contaminated image of hatred and dismay that so painfully glares back. Can you smell your soul? Can you smell the rotting dog shit? The fermented puke that is your viscera? Can you smell the lies? Can you smell the carnage you've created? Can you smell the imposter living within? Can you smell the whimpering, scared child you'll never have the courage to embrace? Can you smell your mother's tears from some distant memory as she stared at her pathetic creation, asking all around her why this feeble abortion survived? Can you smell it, Chuck? It smells like malaria, in case you were wondering. If sad and stupid had a foul odor attached, it would be you, fuck Bori. You gotta hate that your stage name rhymes with suck. Personally, I find it perfect. Suck and muck. You picked a fight with a warlock, you little worm. Remember this. After that first drink back. The drink you know you want. The drink you can't avoid any longer. How's it taste? How's it feel? Are you whole again? At peace? In love? You are no match for this warlock. My power will consume you every losing day, ugly whore. Let's do a scene, maggot. I speak first, duh. Me. Are you an assailant? Fuck Bori. I'm a showrunner. Me. You're neither. You're an ugly clown sent by corporate fools to collect your fill. Chew heartily, loser. Shortly from now, you'll have nothing left. Nothing. How's last night's 2.8 in the demo feel? Ouch. How about last night's 2.6 as well to follow it? Should have gone up. Instead it went down like you on some $4 trollop. Sizzle, losing, bye. You are all nothing shy of traitors. Your irrational egos will be your downfall. Mark this warlock's words. Defeat is not an option. Moving along now to our next item at hand. There has been global speak regarding my tiger blood. And yes, it's real. It's as real as me. To avoid any speculation, I will now allow my precious tiger blood to be extracted. There you go. Those who deserve it now possess it. Use it wisely. I trust that you will. As I stated earlier, a high treason has occurred. The scales of justice are in a state of radical disarray. Together we must right this infantile wrong. One final note, Sheen's Corner is now for sale as a sports bar. You know where to find me, so I bid you adieu. Stay tuned, good soldiers. I'll see you all very soon on the battlefield. Godspeed.
All these radio rants have people thinking Charlie Sheen has got to be on drugs again.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I am on a drug. It's called Charlie Sheen. It's not available because if you try it once, you will die. Your face will melt off and your children will weep over your exploded body. Too much. So it's just I woke up and decided, I've been kicked around, I've been criticized, I've been like the aw shucks guy with like this bitch in rock star life, and I'm just finally gonna completely embrace it, wrap both arms around it, and love it violently, and defend it violently through violent hatred.
Are you on anything right now? Are you on any drugs right now?
Pull it out.
It seemed a fair question under the circumstances. The slightly hyper demeanor, the non sequiturs.
You're dealing with a Vatican assassin. Sorry. What does that mean, you're wondering? Whatever, it's just a joke. People take everything so literally. How about I tell them I'm a high priest, Vatican assassin warlock. I'm Hitler, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
And what does that mean?
I don't know.
Where do these words come from, Charlie?
All those words just sound cool together. It comes from my grand wizard master. I don't know, man. Stuff just comes out, and it's entertaining, and it's fun, and it sounds different than all the other garbage people are spewing,
When was the last time you used?
I do not remember.
A week ago, 2 weeks ago,
Maybe a month
2 days ago?
6 weeks. I don't know.
Are you willing to take a drug test?
Sure, you got a cup. I mean, I got nothing to hide.
In fact, right after our interview, he took that test and passed.
One message you put out there definitely didn't sit well with people, that using crack or cocaine socially is okay as long as you can handle it.
So come on.
I said, stay away from the crack, which I think is pretty good advice, unless you can manage it socially, Dan.
Nah, I'm not interested in any of that. Nah. Comparing what?
Comparing your issues to cancer.
Yeah, no, he has no right to do that, and that's judgment, and I have no interest in that. I don't care if it's my dad or the guy down the street or someone that, fell out of the sky. No interest in that. I don't care if he's my dad. Back off with your judgment.
But the stakes for Sheen have never been higher.
Tell me about the last time you took drugs.
Last time I took drugs, I probably took more than anybody could survive,
What are we talking about? How much?
I don't know, man. I was banging 7-gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll. I have one speed. I have one gear. Go.
How do you survive that?
Because I'm me. Because I'm me. I'm different. I just have a different constitution. I have a different brain. I have a different heart. I have different, I get tiger blood, man.
But does even tiger blood prevent an OD?
You don't worry that you're going to die when you take that many drugs?
Dying's for fools. Sure.
When you look back at the last time you used drugs, are you disgusted with yourself? Or do you think, how could I have done that?
I'm proud of what I've created. It was radical.
You're proud of that party moment?
Of course. Why wouldn't I be?
Drugs?
No,
Why would you be?
Because I expose people to magic. I expose them to something they're never otherwise going to see in their boring, normal lives.
We always get these statements from your publicist, allergic reactions, stomach pains.
Stan's great. Stan's beautiful. He's a beautiful man. And I just want to hug him and just rub his head. But he can't always get a hold of me.
Making stuff up?
No, he's not making stuff up. He's just trying to cover things. And
You're a tough client.
I'm an exciting client.
Maybe a little too exciting. Stan Rosenfield abruptly resigned yesterday.
You love to party.
I mean, what's not to love? Especially when you see how I party, man. It was epic. The run I was on made Sinatra, Flynn, Jagger, Richards, all of them just look like, droopy-eyed, armless children.
From birth.
I was born dead. Get on that one for a second.
What do you mean?
Yeah, umbilical cord was like floppy baby, the whole thing. Yeah, it was bad. My dad's trying to bring Catholicism into the room, and the doctor's like, shut that Bible, get over here and do your job while I do mine. It was radical, and he just beat the hell out of me. And finally this voice emerged and said, I'm alive. Bring it.
First question America wants to know, are you clean right now?
Look at me, duh. Drug tests don't lie.
When was the last time you did drugs?
Don't remember, don't care. Drug tests don't lie. Scoreboard doesn't lie.
You say you've cured yourself
Yes.
of addiction. You don't
Yes,
need
I am.
Alcoholics Anonymous. How have you done that?
I closed my eyes and made it so with the power of my mind. I had to unload 22 years of fiction and just decided that I don't believe that anymore, and I know my own truth, and that's what I stand on right now.
What kind of fiction?
The fiction of AA. It's a silly book written by a broken down fool who was a plagiarist. They think it's a one-size-fits-all, but it didn't fit me, and I just got tired of subscribing to something with a 5% success rate. As a retired gambler, I need better odds than that, you know.
Did you turn to alcohol and other substances because you were bored?
No, I did that because they work.
Work to do what?
Just change the way you see things, change the way you feel. And yeah, when you're a little bit bored with the redundancy of certain aspects of your life, I think that's why people do them.
Did you feel out of control a month or two ago? Do you feel more in control now?
Well, of course, yeah, but I don't know if I'd call it out of control. Just the choices I was making were not leading to the results that I wanted. So I woke up and said, dude, you're 45 with 5 kids. Let's do something different because this thing is boring. I got bored is what happened, yeah.
You've been to rehab before. This time you did in-home rehab. First of all, what is that? And why did it work, you think, this time for you?
Well, we couldn't really call it rehab because we didn't have a license to operate one, so it was a crisis management center that we labeled the Sober Valley Lodge.
You labeled your house the Sober Valley Lodge?
Well, yeah, that's what it became.
So what happened?
And we wouldn't allow AA to be a part of it. We wouldn't allow AA to contaminate Sober Valley Lodge, and as a result, its primary client achieved radical success.
His real name mistook this rock star for his own selfish exit strategy, bro. Last I checked, Haim, I've spent, I think, close to the last decade, I don't know, effortlessly and magically converting your tin cans into pure gold. Well, you've been warned, dude. Bring it.
Well, you've been called an anti-Semite.
I know, it's ridiculous. Yeah, this is Mark Berg. Mark Berg, my manager. Jeff Russin, my interviewer. I mean, no, I've never had that in my past. You can look as deep and as far as you want, and it's just not there because I'm not that guy. No, that's silliness.
CBS didn't see the humor and canceled the entire rest of the season.
You've told me you're at war with them now.
Well, we're definitely at war, yeah.
What's the war?
Well, the war is that they're trying to destroy my family. And so I take great umbrage with that. And defeat is not an option. They picked a fight with a warlock.
How are they trying to destroy your family?
They're trying to take all my money and leave me with no means to support my family. It's not rocket science, you know.
How do you plan on winning that war?
With zeal and focus and violent hatred. You either love or you hate. You live in the middle. You get nothing.
Didn't CBS have a right to shut your show down? They're reading about you partying at all hours of the night, taking drugs, abusing alcohol. It's their show.
Epic behavior. No, because after reading about that, then they observed a guy hitting every mark, nailing every line, every joke.
What's your strategy?
With a full house, screaming.
Ever miss a day of work?
Not a day that cost anybody any money. I missed practice. We're talking about practice. To quote the great Allen Iverson, practice. Come on, guys, we're talking about practice.
Charlie Sheen and Chuck Lorre haven't spoken since the shutdown, but in our interview, Sheen wanted to address Chuck directly.
If Chuck Lorre is watching right now, I imagine he probably is.
He should be.
What do you want to say to him?
It's funny you'd ask. I actually have my questions right here. Because Chuck is the only man in the known universe who can answer these. And people are begging for an answer to these questions. Chuck, number one, why is it when I was ready to return to work, you told me there are no scripts ready to shoot? This obviously begs the second part of the question. What would we have shot had you not ordered the suits into my home to shut down my party?
So you're saying he didn't write any scripts to even shoot a show?
I can't speak for him. I'm just putting these out there because I think they warrant an explanation. Clearly, he didn't bring gum for everyone. Okay, number two, and why is it you issued a decree informing me that the remaining 8 shows of season 8 had been reduced down to 4? I don't recall getting a vote on this, by the way. Stating as well that season 8 our highest rated season to date, most shows are in decline by then and headed toward Will and Graceville, was suddenly to halt production 2 weeks earlier than scheduled. You're the only man that can answer this. Just gotta remind these people. Number 3. When you were told that the crew would suffer gravely as a result of your dictatorial laziness, would you please explain what you meant by your statement, quote, "They are not my problem," end quote? I'm sure there's like 120 some odd people that would love to hear the answer to that.
Then Sheen pulled out the Alcoholics Anonymous handbook and took another swipe at Lori and AA.
Right out of here, Chuck. So if this is, in fact, your handbook for living, I direct your attention to page 417. You know what's coming. And acceptance is the answer to all my problems today. When I am disturbed, it is because I find some person, place, thing, or situation, some fact of my life unacceptable to me. And I can find no serenity until I accept that person, place, thing, or situation as being exactly the way it is supposed to be at this moment. Accept me, Chuck.
A lot of your fans have been worried about you, worried about your health.
Worry all they want, but
are you going to OD? Are you going to die?
That's for amateurs. Come on, no, I'm fine. I've always had a plan, and I've always executed it perfectly. Sometimes I overshoot the mark, whatever.
How do you avoid slipping back into that again?
I don't know. I just won't do it. I mean, I will not believe that if I do something, then I have to follow a certain path because it was written, and it was written for normal people, people that aren't special, people that don't have tiger blood and, Adonis DNA.
Strong people have relapsed. Strong people have started using again. How do you avoid that?
Fools, trolls, weak, defeated. They allowed defeat to be an option. I will not. I'm not saying I'll never have a glass of champagne again or a glass of wine because those are things that you celebrate with. I have no interest in cocaine.
What's next for you? How do you convince a producer of a movie, of a TV show in this town to take you back on their set after basically being let go from the sitcom on CBS?
Well, I mean, first of all, come Wednesday morning, they're going to rename it Charlie Brothers and not Warner Brothers. Duh. Winning. And it's not convincing anybody. It's like, guys, IMDb right there, 62 movies, and a ton of success. I mean, come on, bro. I won Best Picture at 20. Wasn't even trying. Wasn't even warm. I've got Roman Coppola with a brilliant script. I've got David Ward with Major League 3. I've got Nick Cassavetes with God is a Bullet. I mean, it's like the list goes on.
You have offers?
Well, yeah, and they're like so excited that I might be available because I haven't been for 8 years.
Do you want to keep doing TV or do you want to switch over to movies almost exclusively?
I will do both. I'll do both. Like I said, I'm a man of my word. So I will finish the TV show. I'll even do season 10, but it's at this point because of psychological distress. Oh my God, it's $3 million an episode. Take it or leave it. It's like everybody thinks I should be like begging for my job back, and I'm just going to forewarn them that it's everybody else that's going to be begging me for their job back. That's how I roll. Period. The end. Defeat is not an option.
Do you owe CBS an apology?
No. They owe me a big one, publicly, while licking my feet. And if people think I'm insane or they don't think that what I'm saying is true, then I have no interest in their retarded opinions. I really don't. I'm going to live my life the way I want. I'm going to win inside of every moment, and they can just find the most comfortable chair in their small house and sit back and enjoy the show.